Hi guys, welcome to another video. This time I'm going to speak some of the things that I used when I started and I still use them, and how you don't need to actually buy expensive things and buy like an old artillery bunch of things to start filming or blogging or vlogging or whatever you want to do. So this is very basic. I will let all the prices down below and on the blog, because I'm going to do a blog post about this on how to start doing basic things on YouTube and on blogging and on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and other social media that you want. So hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up so I can continue to do videos. So first thing, as you see, most of the YouTubers or big bloggers, they use Canons and they use DSLRs, and actually I don't have money to buy that, so I use my phone. I started filming with my iPhone 4 a few years ago, then I've got the 5S, and now I have the 6S Plus. The 6S Plus is a huge mobile, but it's actually, I can actually say that the 6S Plus and the 7S Plus is actually for bloggers and YouTubers, because the quality of the image is actually pretty good. And if you notice by some videos that I've made, you actually notice the transition from what I'm filming. Of course, I now use action cameras and other type of cameras. I don't have a fancy Canon, not there yet. And actually, it's more practical to film with your iPhone or Samsung or whatever you want, as long as it has good lighting, as long as you have the real, well, you can cover everything and not be pixelized on the video after it. And actually have a decent, this mobile has actually pretty decent storage, so I have 128 gigas of memory, so pretty much doing a bunch of things. And one of the things that I would recommend is to have a good support for the phone, or this actually I work with my action cameras as well, my GoPro, and a good stand. The little tripod will actually let you do a bunch of things, taking pictures, filming, or actually vlogging. I started vlogging with one of these. I think it was a little bit higher than this on the legs. It was like 3 years ago, I think. And it actually is a pretty good thing to have, because if you don't have, which I'm going to speak later on this video, you can use it like a selfie stick, sorry. And yeah, this will be my first recommendation. This is actually so cheap on eBay, on Amazon, and yeah, this is tip number 1. On tip number 2, a selfie stick. So this is actually my first selfie stick that I had. I had 2 more. One of them had a Bluetooth connection and the button. This one is just very basic. Doesn't have any button, doesn't have any Bluetooth. It can actually extend, but I am in need of a selfie stick. My iPhone, the 6S Plus, is very heavy, so this selfie stick won't, with the proper camera holder, it won't hold. So it will constantly fall off. So tip number 3, light. Light is very important. So either you have your office or the place that you're going to film in the outside, and you live outside of the UK and have like sun every day, that will be brilliant, because outside sun is the best light that you can have. But for us that live in the UK, we need this. And this is not a ring light, of course not. This is a very cheap light. It's USB 1, it's rechargeable, And it can be used on any type of mobile phones, or if you want to place it and try to fix like a little DIY and use this as a ring light, that will be great. So it has 3 stages, so you just press it and you have 1, 2 and 3, and then it will become 1. So as you see, this will pretty much be a huge difference on what you're filming. If I just let you stand, so this is without the ring light, and this would be with the ring light. Okay, let's just put more. So here, see the difference. So without, within. Yeah, pretty much a big difference. This is very cheap, okay, and it's affordable. It's actually affordable, and you can do a bunch of things. You can use this to do your makeups and to share it on your social media or in your videos. Yeah, I think this is one of the best tips that I could give you. So this is tip number 3, lights. And we continue with lights on tips number 4. So if you actually don't have a ring light like that one, and you do have an S Plus or a phone that is big, you have now on the market like covers that can actually have light on. This one I just got it. It was cheap. It was affordable. Yeah, probably not cheap, but affordable. Okay. It has a leather back, and it's actually a battery charger as well. So like a power bank for your phone. And it also can charge other phones because it has a USB as well. It has an entrance for my iPhone and gives you light in several ways. So actually this one is pretty cool. There was only one in pink, not my favorite color, but okay. So this one has, as you notice the transition, this one is actually the light and this one is the cover, like the power bank. So when I press once, it will light like one stage of the light. If you press again, 2, it will become brighter, and on 3, it will be like a disco one, and on 4, it will do like a flash, and 5, it will turn off. But it has a pretty good thing that I'm still trying because this is new. I actually got it yesterday. So if I press continuously while it's off, it will dim. It will go from stage 1 to stage 3 of brightness. If I press again continuously, it will dim off. So actually pretty good because it does a bunch of things in terms of lighting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that this thing do besides being a power bank, because you know power bank is never enough. So this is tip number 4. So as I was saying, power banks and cables are never enough, like never. So for tips 5 and 6 together, power banks and cables. I have loads of power banks. I have power banks like this, I have power banks in black, I have power banks whatever you want, bigger. They have different types of energy. Cables, I have a bunch of them. I have the normal ones, I have smaller ones to carry me when I travel. I have splitters with different cables because I have the action cameras, I have the other cameras, I have Androids as well. So yeah, this is things that you should have, and power banks are never enough. So either having power banks like this, or just like I was saying previously, like the cover of your phone, being a power bank, it's never enough. For example, the tripod that I'm filming now, which I will show you later on this video, actually the tripod has a power bank in it, so it's pretty cool. I can be filming like for hours and connect my phone or my action camera or my Canon to the power bank of the tripod. So tip number 5 and 6, cables and power source, never enough. Tip number 7, and this one is very peculiar because most of the people that I know, they don't use it. They use their photography equipment to take good photos. I actually pretty lazy on carrying a bunch of things. I don't like to carry a bunch of things, or maybe it's just right now I don't like it. So I like to be practical, and since I can do everything on the go and I'm always traveling everywhere, I just don't want to be carrying like a whole bag full of equipment. So I carry my iPhone 6S wherever I go, and when I take pictures, and example, I do a lot of jewelry, if you notice on my blog, and on jewelry you have to take pictures in macro, so very near of the piece, to notice how the gems are put, if everything is connected, how's the silver, how's the gold. And for that I use this little buddy here. So actually you have a bunch of these in the market. This one, people that normally see me with this outside think that I'm carrying a gun, because it's big. So as you see, my hand is not very big, but it fits on my hand. So I just clip this on the phone, okay, and it has 2 types of lenses, okay. So it has one, which is the macro one, so it lets you see things bigger. This one is what I use to like take pictures from plants that are very small, or to take, well, details of something, okay. I use a macro lens. It says here macro lens, and it can attach here, so it's a pretty cool thing to have. The other part, which is like a big thing, you just, oh, I need to use this one, and today's clumsy day, yay. Okay, so this is the super wide angle, if you can read it. And I found this on Amazon, and I actually love this one because it's so, you need to keep it clean every time, like your photograph camera. So this is pretty much what I use for wide angles, like for in nature photography or landscapes, or the macro. I just need to detach this one. This is what I use, and I think I cannot live with this one, especially for my jewelries and other type of details that I want to show on social media or in the blog to have perfect pictures. So this is tip number 7, lens for your phone. For tip number 8, and this one is a very precious one because it's regarding the sound of your voice. I don't actually like to be on this side of the camera. I used to, but I don't think that people want to see my face because I'm not doing, if it's not the case, I'm not doing any talking about beauty products. So I like to be practical, as I have said, and I like to show things like they are here. You just don't need to look at my face. Not that I have any problem with it, but yay, let's go and see practical and go straight forward to what we want to look. So one of the things that I really appreciate, and on terms that I did work in a radio station, so it's a microphone. So this is my voice with the microphone near me, and here is the voice without my microphone near me. So I'm just going to show it to you, so hopefully you can hear me well while I show it to you. It's a clip one. And back to me, I just put the clip on my clothing and that's it. So I just connected to it. It has a jack, a 3.5 jack, that I can connect it with my phone, which is now filming this video. And a microphone, you can find it really cheap as well. And I have another microphone for when I start now with my podcasting, which it will be soon, but I will let you know here on YouTube and on the blog. And it's a different kind of microphone, so it's a table microphone. This one I normally take to events, or if you see on the, when I do the coverage of the BBC Good Food events, I use this when I'm filming, and then you can see my face on it. And a microphone is actually one of the things that you should have. It should be the tip number one, because, and not the tip number 8 as I'm doing, because it's actually one of the best things that you can have, a microphone. So either this one from a clip or a table one. It actually makes all, it's such a difference to have a video filmed without a microphone and with a microphone. So this is tip number 8, and it's my microphone. And tip number 9 and last tip, my famous tripod. So I didn't start with this tripod. This tripod is actually new. I have it for 1.5 months, I think. I started with a pretty flimsy tripod. Cheap, of course, because, you know, money matters, and when you're a parent as well, money needs to be taken to other things. But then I just decided to buy this one. This is actually a huge one. I think it's so tall, it has my height basically. So this tripod could be me. So it has a meter, and I think it's actually, he's taller than me. So yeah, he is taller than me. So yeah, so it has 3 tiers of feet. It has my iPhone 6s, well, that I could put it here, and this one can actually get the, because the iPhone 6s Plus is really heavy, so it can actually support it. This one, you can control it, can swivel. It has a USB to charge. This has actually, you can just put it here. This is actually the power bank that you can connect your phone or your camera or whatever you're using it, and you can stay like for hours. It has, I think it's 12.5 hertz. Yeah, so pretty much this is a very good tripod, at least for now. For that, I'm not having, I don't know if it works with the Canon. I think it works because it's really heavy. Yeah, so this is tip number 9, and I do hope you guys like this video, and I hope it can help you doing it, because I'm always looking for what other people are using, because I would like to do or to edit better my videos. And I hope you like this video as well. Let me know with your comments below if you have any of these things, or if you have any suggestion on what I should add to this video, and what did you start it with. And hope you give me a thumbs up on this video, and don't mind my clumsiness about this video as well. Okay, so give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you on next time.